My goal is to complete all 90 challenges in Red Dead Redemption 2 as Arthur, but this is harder than fighting Mike Tyson as a triple amputee with lumbago, because there's an entire part of the map that I'm not allowed to visit until the epilogue. If I try to enter Blackwater as Arthur, a teleporting horde of Pinkertons will turn my cowboy ass into Swiss cheese. And if I manage to get past these a-holes, there's an invisible sniper waiting for me in New Austin who will send me straight to Jesus with just one shot. And to raise the stakes even higher, not only am I going to earn the outfit before the epilogue, but I'm going to do it before I exit Chapter 2. Which is extremely early, as I won't have unlocked many of the necessary weapons needed for certain challenges. So, you guys ready? Alright then, saddle up, let's get started. This challenge run is going to be from scratch, so here I am at Horseshoe Overlook with zero progress, other than the intro mission. See, the map's completely empty. Oh hey Dutch, how's it going?
Nothing at all.
Great, because nothing's also what I've got in my wallet. Right now, I can't even afford to buy a can of beans for a farting contest, so let's find some money real quick. And wow, would you look at that, a gold bar inside an abandoned lockbox. I can sell this for $500, but there's a couple more I can collect. Near Katora Springs, there's a ravine with a wrecked train lying in the bottom, but getting inside is a little tricky. Please don't fall, please don't fall. Now I can collect 2 more gold bars for a total of $1,500 if we include the one I already have. Let's go. After selling all my gold bars at the fence, I now have enough cash to visit the gunsmith in Rhodes and buy some shiny new weapons.
First time?
Oh no, I've killed lots of people in Minecraft. Browsing through the catalog and seeing all these cool guns without being able to buy them really sucks. Oh well, I guess I'll settle for the pump action and the Springfield rifle. Okay, now that we're all geared up, it's time to do some challenges. But first, let me tell you how these are structured. There are 9 categories in total with 10 ranks. As you progress through the ranks, the challenges get increasingly difficult. Right now, I'm going to do the Master Hunter challenges, which are fairly easy as animals don't shoot back. For this one, I just need to skin 3 white-tailed deer. Come here, little buddy. I just want to take a look at your skin. Got it. Just need to do this 2 more times. That's weird. Someone's shooting their gun in the distance. Wait, are they shooting at me? All right, you a-holes just signed your death warrant. Next, I need to score 3 perfect rabbit pelts. This one was slightly annoying because shooting rabbits is super easy, but you can get unlucky and score 1 or 2 star pelts, which is what happened to me here. But at least I completed Horseman 1 for killing 5 rabbits from horseback. Dang it, another good quality pelt. Rockstar, please give me a perfect pelt so I can finish this challenge. I don't have all day. Are you serious right now? Poor quality? Tired after a full day of rabbit hunting, Arthur takes a nap in the nearby hotel. The next day, I set off to find some perfect rabbit pelts. What's that swimming in the water over there? Nope, that's definitely not a rabbit. After lots of searching, I finally tracked down my last 3-star jackrabbit. Get back here, you little shit! I've been looking for you since yesterday. Holy crap, I missed! Got him! And that completes the Master Hunter 2 challenge. For Master Hunter 3, I just need to track 10 different animal species with my binoculars. Let's see, deer, fox, and a Morgan horse. With 10 different animals tracked, the challenge is complete. This one was such a cakewalk, which is true for most of these Master Hunter challenges except Master Hunter 6, in which we'll have to kill and skin 5 cougars while using a bow. Yeah, that's going to be a little tough. Next, I completed Master Hunter 4 by luring this buck into raising its head. Then I got Master Hunter 5 for skinning my 3rd black bear. I promise I'll turn you into a nice rug. Before I head out to kill the cougars, I need to craft some better arrows. And for that, I'll need feathers. Conveniently, there's a flock of geese flying overhead, and I also complete the Sharpshooter 1 challenge for killing 3 flying birds. Sweet. Now that I have my improved arrows, it's time to find me a cougar. Hello, do we have any hot middle-aged ladies who might be interested in a young strapping lad like me? Whoa, not like that, you scared away my horse. Shame I have to skin such a beautiful cat, but that's what the challenge requires. Alright, now I need 3 more cougar pelts to complete the challenge. Alright, where's the next one? Oh shit, it's behind me! Oh no, not again! My horse just bucked me right into the cougar's mouth! Fortunately, the kitty was really nice and didn't rip my throat out right away, so I got up and landed a nice headshot with my bow. 3rd time's the charm! And my horse threw me once again. This is my 4th cougar pelt. I just need 1 more to complete the Master Hunter 6 challenge. You guys know the drill by now. Yep, you go ahead and do that. I'll just fight this cougar by myself. Thankfully, my arrow landed straight in its skull, which saved me from becoming cat poop. And with that, Master Hunter 6 is complete. Let's go. For the next challenge, I'll have to introduce a vegan and a carnivore to each other, which is just as hard as you think, but even harder when it comes to animals because normally, predators and prey don't hang around each other. So I'll have to lay down 2 different types of bait, one after the other, and hope that everything goes according to plan. I begin by dropping some predator bait on this road, then I mask my scent and hide on top of the nearby hill with a scoped rifle, hoping a predator shows up. I wait, and wait some more, but nobody shows up to take the bait. So I decide to lay down some more bait, this time both predator and herbivore bait, right next to each other. Okay, this is gonna be so funny if animals show up at the same spot together. Wait, it's a horse! Oh no, I don't want to kill a horse! Couldn't the game send a deer or a rabbit? Oh, dang, I had no other choice. Sorry, horsey, but I have to do this. I feel so bad. A passerby in a horse carriage decides to investigate the scene, but doesn't find anything important and drives away. I then lay down even more predator bait next to the dead horse. Dear God, please send me a predator. I've been sitting here for like 5 hours. Oh, look, a fox. Finally! Hold still, little fox. Got him. Master Hunter 7 is complete. Right as I kill the fox, a witness notices me firing the shot next to the dead horse and reports me to the post for animal cruelty. Sorry, bro. PETA won't be catching me today. For Master Hunter 8, I need to catch some fish without a rod. Easy, I'll just use my rifle instead. It's a lot more fun than standing around holding a fishing rod. And done. This next challenge is called Catch an Opossum Playing Possum, and it's one of my favorites. Basically, I need to find a possum that's already playing dead and kill it. Sounds easy until you actually try to find a possum. Nope, this one's a badger. That's a skunk. Ah, found you. Come on, play dead. I'll shoot you with one of my fake bullets. Don't worry, guys, he's just sleeping. With Master Hunter 9 done, it's time for the final hunting challenge. For this one, I need to track and kill a legendary panther called Giaguaro. Sounds like a tough cat, but I've yet to meet a problem that can't be solved with a bullet. All right, let's see. He should be somewhere around here in Boulder Glade. Wait, where is he? Oh, that's right. I haven't unlocked the legendary animals yet. I'm gonna have to progress the game by playing that one story where I go bear hunting with a Hosea. Hey, Hosea, wanna go hunting with me? Hosea agrees, and the two of us head out to O'Crea's Run, a giant lake in the Grizzlies east where we track down a mammoth of a bear. My bullets seem to have no effect and just piss it off, but it runs away. Phew, Hosea looks like he saw a ghost. Thankfully, the only thing bruised is his ego. All right, old man, you can return to the camp and change your diapers while I go hunt for the legendary panther. Giaguaro should be here now that I've unlocked legendary animals. Nope, definitely not inside this tree though. A legendary panther like Giaguaro can kill me in one strike if I'm not careful, so I need to keep my head on a swivel. Huh, this looks like a pool of blood. Is it from an animal or from the last guy who tried to hunt down this cat? I don't want to know. What I do want to know is where the big fella went after eating his breakfast. The trail points straight ahead. What's that? Oh, it's just a fox. Son of a bitch! He just scared the shit out of me! He didn't even show up on my map! It's like the stinking bastard teleported behind me! And what do you know? I'm dead in one strike. Didn't even have any time to react. Well, time for round 2. This time I spot the big black cat inside the bushes before he even gets the chance to pounce on me. Gotcha, bitch. 2 slugs for my pump action does the job. Did you see how fast that thing leapt out of the bushes? I had like 1 or 2 seconds max to aim for its head. And with that, the Master Hunter series of challenges is now completed. Next, I decided to go for the Horseman challenges. Just like before, there are 10 of these. I've already completed Horseman 1 when I killed 5 rabbits on horseback. And for the most part, these challenges aren't all that hard. Except for Horseman 9, which requires me to go into Blackwater as Arthur Morgan. Yeah, we might have a bit of trouble with that one. This is the part I was talking about earlier, which makes completing all 90 challenges as Arthur nearly impossible. But you know what they say, where there's a will, there's a way. And I've come up with a way to sneak into Blackwater. Don't know if it'll work, but I've got to give it a shot. First, I need to get all the small stuff out of the way, like this, Horseman 2, which requires me to jump over 3 obstacles with my horse. There's 1, 2, and 3. Easiest challenge of my life. And now, time for some celebratory donuts. Oh yeah. Horseman 3 was just as easy. All I had to do was get from Valentine to Rhodes in under 5 minutes. This here is a thoroughbred horse, so I set my waypoint and breezed through it like it was nothing. For Horseman 4, I'll have to drag someone 3,300 feet with my lasso, which is almost exactly 1 kilometer. This is so messed up, but also hilarious in a weird way. Trust me, it gets better after they stop screaming. Hang in there, sir! Just another 2,000 feet to go! A passerby sees me dragging a man on the road and decides he wants nothing to do with any of this. Come on, buddy, we're halfway there. Oh god, he died. I'm now dragging a corpse. Don't drive over my friend! Finally, I get horse bonding level 2 out of this. Murder and torture, that's what friendships are made of. And Horseman 4 is complete. I had to drag this poor guy's corpse for like half a mile, but it was worth it. Good job, horsey, you did well. I'll make sure and get you some treats when we get back to town. Just don't tell anyone about this, okay? For Horseman 5, I need to trample 5 animals with my horse. I ran over some birds, some deer, a rabbit, and even more birds. Well, that was easy. This next challenge is a bit harder, as I'll have to ride from Strawberry to Saint Denis in under 9 minutes without touching any water. Yep, that's a long way. It's literally on the other side of the map. The quickest path there is through Barge Crossing, which is a railroad bridge over the Dakota River. Knowing my luck with this game, I just hope I don't get run over by a train. Surprisingly, my horse didn't die to a train this time. Instead, I got blocked and was forced to slow down. And then, the stupid security guard mistook me for a train robber and started shooting at me. Despite all this, I made it to Saint Denis in under 9 minutes and completed Horseman 6. Let's go. That thoroughbred purchase I made earlier is really paying off now. Since I'm in Saint Denis, the Bandit camp at Shady Belle isn't far away. This is the perfect spot for my next challenge, which requires me to kill 7 enemies on horseback without dismounting. Come on out, boys, it's time to die! Unfortunately, I made the mistake of stopping out in the open and turned myself into a giant target for the Hillbilly Brigade. No, not my hat! They nearly killed my horse, but I get it back up with a dose of horse revive. Hey, get back here! All right, that's my 7th kill. Challenge complete. Now let's get the hell out of here before Cletus shows up with his cousins. For Horseman 8, I need to kill 9 predators from horseback. And if you don't know anything about horses in this game, they really don't like to be around predators unless you're at max bonding level, which I'm not. But there's a solution for everything, and in my case, I'll stand at a distance in the swamps and snipe some alligators. You can find dozens of these overgrown lizards chilling in the bayou, and they aren't really a threat unless you get too close. Look, there's another one. What's really funny is these scavenger hawks show up to eat the dead alligators, and they also count as predators. Yeah, bitch, you thought you were getting free lunch? Eat this lead! And with that, Horseman 8 is done. Alright, now it's time for Horseman 9, in which I must travel from Van Horn to Blackwater in less than 17 minutes without touching any water. The game doesn't want you to complete this challenge as Arthur. In fact, as soon as you set foot in Blackwater, you'll get wrecked by a small army of pissed off Pinkertons. And even if you evade them the first time, like I did right here, they'll just send a new batch of cops after you. Awesome! This whole area is a guaranteed kill zone that forces you to stay away. But I'm not going to give up so easily because I know a way to complete the challenge without catching a single bullet. I get there by making it past the barge crossing rail bridge, then just before Riggs Station, I swing a hard left towards the shoreline. To reach the spot, I have to hug these hills. Otherwise, my horse will touch the water and fail the challenge. And there it is, Van Horn to Blackwater in under 17 minutes, 100% dry. Let's go, baby. I'll have to come back here again for another challenge, and what I did just now is nothing compared to that one. Honestly, sticking to predefined waypoints is a lot easier than venturing deep into West Elizabeth, well beyond Blackwater. Because even if I make it past the Pinkertons, which is an impossible task by itself, I still have to deal with a sniper who's invisible and can one-shot me at any time. But I don't need to worry about that right now, as I must still complete the final Horseman challenge. Okay, Rockstar, I'm ready. Give me that pop-up for Horseman 10. Sweet mother of God, who comes up with this shit? Break every single wild horse breed? I'm Arthur Morgan the Gunslinger, not Arthur Morgan the Horse Whisperer. What am I shooting here, a National Geographic special? I guess I'll have to grind this challenge. There are a total of 15 wild horse breeds in this game, but I only need to tame the 9 regular breeds. Elite breeds like the White Arabian are insanely hard to tame. Trust me, I've done it before, and it was a pain in the ass. We kick things off with a kick to the head. Ow, get back here, you a-hole! I pull a Bill Cosby on the horse and convince him that I'm harmless. Then I jump on it and initiate what we call an involuntary bonding session. Alright, first horse tamed. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with footage of me getting kicked by horses, so let's watch this guy get kicked instead.
God damn it.
You said it, Arthur. What a shame. Slowly but surely, I break every single one of the wild horse breeds, except for one, the Hungarian half-bred, which is normally found near Blackwater. But I can't go there, so instead, I search for one in the same field where I found a bunch of the other wild horse breeds. And it must be my lucky day because that's a Hungarian half-bred right there. After some back and forth, I finally tame it and complete the final Horseman 10 challenge. Let's go. Next up are the Sharpshooter challenges. As you can probably guess, these are all shooting challenges, my favorite kind. Most of them are so easy I could do them blindfolded. Well, maybe not blindfolded because I need my eyes to aim, but you get the idea. There are only 2 Sharpshooter challenges that might give me some trouble, one in which I disarm 3 enemies without reloading, and another in which I have to kill someone from a distance of 660 feet or greater using a long-scoped rifle. My main issue with these is I'm so early in the story that I haven't even unlocked manual aiming for my Deadeye, and I don't own a rifle that can equip a long scope. But don't worry, we'll fix both of these issues soon by playing a few story missions. I already completed the first Sharpshooter challenge when I killed 3 flying birds earlier. Now I just need to kill 2 different species of animal in the same Deadeye use. Done! I killed a quail and a duck in one Deadeye use. We'll definitely be eating good tonight. For Sharpshooter 3, I need to kill 5 flying birds on a moving train. With my trusty varmint rifle in hand, I scan the horizon for birds. But there's a big threat approaching in the distance. Wait for it, wait for it. Bam! Head first into the bridge at 40 miles an hour. Ouch! But wait, there's more. What am I in, a cartoon show? Just when you think it's over, something even funnier happens. And now the damn guards are shooting at me. Great! Alright, let's do this over again and get it right this time. Let's see, no bridges or trees in sight. All good. There's 2 and 3 more. Dang it, I missed that last one. Well, I missed again. And now I'm out of Deadeye, great. After chewing on some tobacco, I missed the bird. Again. It's so over, guys. I mean, just look at Arthur standing there like an NPC, staring away into the distance. It's like he's contemplating the meaning of life. The game gives me another chance, and this happens. I nail the bird with my first shot. Whew, that took a while. I just barely completed the challenge before the train stopped. For Sharpshooter 4, I need to kill a guy with a tomahawk, but I'm so early in the game that I can't purchase one. No problem, I know where to find it. Should be right here on the side of this cart. Okay, got it. Now I need someone to kill. Dang it, too close. I fall like an idiot while trying to recover my tomahawk and get tackled by this guy. Get away from me! After securing some high ground up on top of the tower, I throw my tomahawk once again and strike. This time, I cleared the minimum distance of 80 feet and completed the challenge. Sharpshooter 5 is another easy challenge. I have to kill 6 animals without reloading or switching my weapons. The best way to do this is by aiming for a flock of birds with your varmint rifle. It's got plenty of capacity, and there's no time limit on this challenge as long as you don't reload between kills. Just one more bird, and done. Next up is the challenge that requires a long-scoped rifle. There's a story mission called The Sheep and the Goats, in which Arthur and Marson team up to rustle a herd of sheep off some farmer and sell them off at an auction. But I'm not here to do the mission, I just want the rolling black rifle. This weapon is unlocked at the gunsmith only when you start this mission. Having acquired the sniper rifle, I set off to kill someone at a distance of 660 feet or more. Dang it, that was just 588 feet. Alright, now I'm so far away I can't even see anyone. It seems like I'm at the limit of what this scope can do. Got him! I can barely even see anything at that distance. Now Sharpshooter 6 is complete. I also do Sharpshooter 7 in the same spot by scoring 7 headshots in a row. Then I disarm 3 enemies in a row without reloading or switching. This can be tricky until you learn the exact spot to aim for. For enemies wielding a pistol, you hit their hand. If they have a rifle, aim for the elbow. And that's it, super easy. You can even disarm the same enemy multiple times if they try to pick up their gun after getting shot. Oops, accidentally killed one. Alright, challenge complete. For Sharpshooter 9, I need to shoot off 3 people's hats in the same dead I use. The best way to do this, without giving somebody a 45 caliber lobotomy, is by using a shotgun and shooting from a distance. It won't kill them immediately if you go for a headshot, but it will knock off their hats. Like this. Oops, sorry, wrong clip. Like this. We don't take kindly to hat wearers around here, partner. Okay, just one more Sharpshooter challenge to do, and also one of the easiest. I need to kill 3 birds with consecutive shots from my sniper rifle. With the zoom and deadeye, this is over in like 20 seconds. For the weapons expert challenges, I'll murder my enemies in new and creative ways. Knives, fire, explosions, you name it, I got it. But first, let's grab some gear. There's this ancient tomahawk east of the Wapiti Reservation. I'll also need some improved arrows for the bow kills. These do more damage than regular arrows and are perfect for stealth kills from behind. Finally, I'll craft a few incendiary shells for my shotgun. This is needed for the Weapons Expert 4 challenge. Alright, we're good to go. Time to murder some shitbags. Weapons Expert 1 is simple. I just have to shank 3 dudes with a knife. Here I am sneaking into Hanging Dog Ranch. This is the O'Driscoll's base. As soon as I killed the first guy with my knife, the others opened fire. But I'm no coward. I rush through the gunfire like a meth junkie and tackle this guy to the ground. Then I put a 6-inch deep hole through his chest. As I already had a knife kill before coming here, this completes the Weapons Expert 1 challenge. Since I've already got a gang of pissed off O'Driscolls on my tail, I can also farm the next challenge in the exact same spot. For this, I'll need to score 3 throwing knife kills in less than 10 seconds. Should be easy, I just have to use Deadeye and aim for the head. Yep, piece of cake, nothing to worry about. Well, that could have gone better. During my second attempt, I almost died by running into the middle of an entire goon squad, but thankfully this guy pops out of cover to offer me his head. Well done, pal. I'm sure your friends are proud of you. Weapons Expert 3 can be hard if you try to do it the conventional way. Hitting a flying bird with a tomahawk isn't very easy, and doing it 3 times in a row is actually quite hard. Which is why I came up with a plan to make this challenge a lot easier. I'm going to drop this black bear with my rifle and wait for scavengers to come feast on its carcass. Hello? Sir? Your dinner's right here, what are you waiting for? Damn, these birds have gotten a lot smarter since I tried this last time. I try to sneak up on an eagle, but it flies away. Aha, looks like someone did take the bait. Soon, another bird of prey gets in the way of my tomahawk. Here's the last one. He was observing the action from his cliffside seat, but I bet he didn't see my tomahawk coming. And with that, Weapons Expert 3 is complete. Weapons Expert 4 is easy. I just have to kill 10 enemies with my homemade Dragon's Breath buckshot. Hello, sir. Allow me to light up your day with my incendiary shotgun rounds. This is so much fun. I'm just running around setting fire to people. And now the entire ranch is on fire. Holy crap, there's a dude with a Gatling gun in that barn. All right, that's my 10th burn victim, which means I should have completed the challenge. Awesome. The next challenge requires me to kill 5 mounted enemies with 1 knife per kill, so it has to be headshots. The only problem is finding enough mounted enemies. I kept antagonizing random strangers until they fought me, and then I put their lights out with my throwing knives. On my way, I find 2 more citizens to antagonize. Hey Baldy, your outfit sucks. Alright, you drew your weapon, don't blame me for sticking a knife in your head. With Weapons Expert 5 completed, I move on to the next challenge, which is gonna be a blast. No, seriously, I have to blow up 4 guys with a single stick of dynamite. Finding 4 bunched up enemies was taking too long, so I ran into the nearby saloon, and turned their customers into my personal test dummies. Was this challenge a bit too easy? Yeah, but it was also so much fun. After the bomb attack, I turned my pursuers into tomahawk fodder. You, right there, would you like a taste of cold American steel in your face? It doesn't matter, you're getting it anyway. The nice thing about the tomahawk is that you can always retrieve it for another throw. Nailed him! The more consecutive kills I score with this exact tomahawk, the closer I'll get to completing Weapons Expert 7. Just need 3 more, 2 more, keep the meat rolling boys, don't stop. 2 targets lined up next to each other? Will I score a double? Nah, the tomahawk doesn't work like that. Alright, just 1 more kill. Stand perfectly still, my friend. Yes, I did it. Okay, so for Weapons Expert 8, I need a sidearm with a long barrel, which I don't have, so I'll go purchase one.
You got a problem?
Bitch, I got 90 problems, and you ain't one, so move. Unfortunately, my advice falls on deaf ears, and the guy follows me inside the gun shop to start a fist fight. Alright, Grandpa, hope you like knuckle sandwiches. What the hell are they feeding the old guys around here? He's guarding like Floyd Mayweather. Ow! Jesus, someone call up Dana White and tell him we have a new UFC fighter. Fortunately, I catch him with this right hook, which stuns him for a bit. Then I introduce his head to the nearby display case. Finally, I could buy my gun in peace. I purchase a Schofield revolver and put an extended barrel on it, which turns it into a long-barreled sidearm. Perfect. Now that I have a long-barreled sidearm, I just need to visit my live target practice range, the Hanging Dog Ranch, where I can kill 15 O'Driscolls to complete this challenge. Hey boys, you miss me? The a-hole on the Gatling gun tries to suppress me, but I dead-eye him between the eyes. Get wrecked, scrub. 1 by 1 they fall, until I get the Weapons Expert 8 trophy, for killing 15 of these scumbags. That was oddly satisfying. I never get tired of shooting revolvers in this game. Weapons Expert 9 requires 9 bow kills from behind, so I can't let the enemy know I'm there. Cool. In RDR2, the enemies reset their aggro if you disappear for a short while, so I'll use this mechanic to my advantage. First, I'll kill a guy while his back is turned, then I'll run away, let the enemies reset, and do it again. After 9 successful kills in this fashion, I get the pop-up for completing the challenge. Sweet. Time to do the final Weapons Expert challenge. This one should be a bit more challenging than the rest, and I'll admit, it does look tough. Killing a grizzly bear with nothing but throwing knives? Yeah. Normally you'd want poison throwing knives to make this a bit easier, but I can do just fine with the regular ones. Just need to keep my distance and plant 3 or 4 of these in his head. Okay, this isn't working. And I have nowhere to run, dang it. On my second try, I decided to stay on my horse so the grizzly couldn't just rush and kill me in one swipe. No, not like this. This definitely isn't how you stay on your horse. See the difference this time? He can't catch up to me while I keep throwing knives at his face. Also, you want bonding level 4 so your horse doesn't throw you and run away. All right, looks like we killed him, boys. Weapons Expert is now fully completed. Let's go. I feel like I've been grinding hard for a while, so it's time to take a break and relax. With the Survivalist challenges. So these are all about fishing and crafting, basic wildlife survival stuff. Rank 1 of Survivalist is really simple. I need to catch 3 bluegill fish, and these can be found in pretty much every lake or river across the map. I'm using cheese bait to speed things up a bit. And done. Survivalist 1 is in the bag. For Survivalist 2, I just have to hand 5 animals to the trapper. Remember, animals, not pelts or feathers, whole animals. So I just hand him the fish I caught for my last challenge. Next, I kill 5 birds with my varmint rifle to complete Survivalist 3. You know, I kind of like this change in pace. It's nice and easy. I don't have to retry stuff. The objectives are really short, so I can just breeze through them in no time. It's like being on vacation. Okay, Survivalist 4 is up next, and for this one, I'll have to craft at least 1 type of each arrow. Since I killed all those birds for my last challenge, let's collect some feathers. Nice, these will come in handy later. I also need this pamphlet from the Wapiti Reservation to craft dynamite arrows, and some oleander sage for the poison arrows. Maybe I'll put some of this stuff in Micah's coffee for the next time I'm in camp. Now that I have all the necessary components, let's make some special arrows. Dynamite, poison, fire, improved, and small game. All 5 arrows crafted and challenge complete. Survivalist 5 is just as simple as the rest. First, I need to catch a fish while standing on railroad tracks. Then, I need to catch one while boating. That's it, just 2 simple tasks and I've completed the challenge. And yes, I did release the little fishies after catching them. Who do you you think I am? Some kind of mass murdering psychopath? The next survivalist challenge involves scav hunting. No, I'm not talking about Tarkov. I mean scavenger animals. I need to kill 5 of these while they're feeding on a corpse. Whoever created this challenge must not be a fan of the environment, because what I'm doing right now is killing nature's garbage men. After some hungry ravens take my bait, I shoot 5 of them to complete Survivalist 6. We're gonna have some chicken dinner for Survivalist 7, because I killed 5 of these birds on someone's farm in Valentine. Then I also killed 3 ducks to bring the total number of small game killed up to 8. Challenge complete. I ride over to Hanny's Bethel for Survivalist 8, where I find the volatile dynamite pamphlet. This is needed to craft a deadlier, more energetic version of dynamite for Survivalist 8. I also need an owl feather to craft the homing tomahawk. Time to put all of this together, and there it is, Survivalist 8 complete. For Survivalist 9, I'll have to catch a fish that weighs at least 19 pounds. By meeting Jeremy Gill, I unlock special lures, which allow me to catch legendary fish. I then use the special swamp lure to catch the legendary garfish, completing Survivalist 9. Awesome! Now there's just one more Survivalist challenge left. For the final Survivalist challenge, I'll have to catch 1 of each fish type in the game. Awesome! There's 15 different species, so I'm gonna be a fishing expert by the time this is over. First, I catch a massive lake sturgeon, then a bluegill, a long-nosed gar, an 18-pound channel catfish, this tiny bullhead catfish, a muskie, a sockeye salmon, a northern pike, a largemouth bass, a steelhead trout, a rock bass, a perch, a chain pickerel, a redfin pickerel, and finally, the smallmouth bass. With that, I've caught all 15 species of fish in the game and completed the Survivalist 10 challenge. Awesome! Next, I'll do the Explorer challenges. All of these are about treasure hunting, and I begin the questline by meeting
Maximo Cristobal Valde.
Yeah, I'm not pronouncing all of that. Can I just call you Max? So Max gives me a treasure map made by the legendary Jack Hall gang that will apparently lead me to great riches. All I have to do is follow the landmarks on the paper, and for the low price of $10, I couldn't say no. I mean, this guy could totally be a shyster and a con man, but the very thought of going on a grand quest to find random trinkets hidden across the countryside is enough to make me feel like Indiana Jones. Alright, good sir, you may have my money. Purchasing the map completes Explorer 1. So let's check out that second half of the map, shall we? I'm in Caliban's Seat, where X marks the spot. No treasure here, just the second part of the Jack Hall map. Alright, with Explorer 2 complete and both maps in hand, let's find those treasures. This time, I'm in Katora Springs, at the location of the first treasure. It's also the home of the legendary wolf. Not this one, this is just a normal wolf. Okay, my treasure should be under this rock. Can't wait to see what it is. It's another map. Well, delayed gratification, I guess. Gotta keep hunting. Also, Explorer 3 is now completed. The third map leads me to a small island at O'Creagh's Run, where hopefully I'll find an actual treasure this time instead of another piece of paper. Let's see, it should be right here. Wait, that's it? The legendary Jack Hall treasure is just 2 gold bars? Man, what a disappointment. And better than nothing, I guess. And that also completed Explorer 4. For Explorer 5, I find another treasure map inside this old monument, which I use to find this treasure, and yet another map, completing Explorer 5. Then I find treasures for Explorer 6, Explorer 7, 8, 9, and finally Explorer 10. Look at that, I've completed every single Explorer challenge. Let's go! And now, it's time for the Herbalist challenges! Okay, so Herbalist 1 through 8 is super easy. I just run around collecting a bunch of herbs and berries, which I use to craft tonics and poison weapons. But the real hurdle in this entire series of challenges is Herbalist 9. In fact, it's the most difficult challenge of this video, and the whole reason I decided to do a playthrough as Arthur. For Herbalist 9, I'll have to collect 1 of each of the 43 herbs in the game. The first 39 are no problem, but the last 4 can only be found in New Austin, which is basically impenetrable thanks to the Pinkertons and that invisible sniper guy. Okay, I know Herbalist 9 is going to take ages, so let's not waste any time and get through all the mundane challenges first. Here's me picking 6 yarrow for Herbalist 1. Then I pick and eat 4 different types of berries. You know, the non-poisonous kind. For Herbalist 3, I craft 7 different items using sage. I also collect 5 different kinds of mushrooms and feed them to my horse for Herbalist 4. Then I use Indian tobacco to craft some tonics and snake oils for Herbalist 5. Herbalist 6 is the easiest of the lot. I just had to collect 15 species of herb. For Herbalist 7, I crafted and consumed 5 special miracle tonics. Then I crafted some poison arrows and knives for Herbalist 8. Alright, you guys know what's next. Herbalist 9. This is the hardest challenge in Red Dead Redemption 2 if you're playing as Arthur. It's meant to be impossible, with scripted losses in every turn. There are basically 2 stages to this. First, I'll be chased by the Pinkertons once I enter West Elizabeth. Then, if I make it past the town of Blackwater and approach New Austin, I'll get insta-killed by an invisible sniper. To improve my chances, I eat a minty big game, which gives me a golden health core. Then I race across the stream, and guess who I encounter on the other side? Pinkertons! I tank an insane amount of damage by spamming health tonics. Then once I've built up enough distance, I turn around and nail a few headshots to buy time. These guys will return with reinforcements, so I need to pick this prairie poppy and get the hell out of here fast. Oh shit, there they are! Don't shoot me, guys, I'm just here to pick flowers! The varmint rifle is excellent for dealing with large numbers of enemies because it's a one-hit kill to the head. Yes! I made it to the other side with my herbs, so right now I've got 39 out of 43 herbs. The remaining 4 can only be found in New Austin. But the deeper I go into West Elizabeth, the more agents they'll send after me, plus there's the invisible sniper problem. So here's the game plan. To get to New Austin, I'll need a covered wagon. The way the invisible sniper works is that he's on the same axis as your game camera, so he sees whatever you see, and he always shoots at the back of your head. With a covered wagon, as long as you manipulate the camera in a way that never exposes your head, you can get into New Austin without dying. Which brings us to the next part of the solution. Dismounting the wagon to pick up herbs will zoom in the camera, and the sniper will get a shot at your head. So I'll have to angle the wagon to remain covered at all times while picking up the herbs. This is going to take a bit of practice, and I'll no doubt fail this challenge several times before I get it right. Remember, I still have to make it past the Pinkertons before I can use the camera trick for the sniper. But first, I need a covered wagon. The best place to find one is in Strawberry, where I steal this poor old man's wagon. Sorry, sir, I promise I'll bring it back later. Move out of the way, horse, I'm trying to escape over here. With my preparations complete, it's time to head into New Austin. My first attempt goes miserably, as I'm immediately hunted down and killed by a group of spawn camping Pinkertons, but I can't give up. So I steal another covered wagon from Strawberry and enter West Elizabeth, where they killed me even quicker this time. Damn it! Finally, after several attempts, I managed to escape the Pinkertons and head into New Austin. By the way, say hello to the invisible sniper. See him taking pot shots at the canvas on my wagon? He can't penetrate it, but I have to be very careful. If I expose my head for even a fraction of a second, I'll die, because this a-hole has unlimited ammo, takes practically no time to reload, and has the accuracy of a laser beam. Alright, there's my first herb. God, this is the most intense parking I've ever done in my life. Even the most intense gang shootouts in this game can't compare to the sheer terror of parking a wagon next to a plant while being shot at by an invisible enemy. Alright, time to dismount and see if I got it right. Motherfuck! Great! Now I have to start over and fight the Pinkertons once again while dodging this a-hole for 20 minutes. Okay, I've been waiting in Strawberry for like 30 minutes and I haven't found a single covered wagon. Are they on strike or something? Whatever, man, I don't have time for this crap. Let's try another way of getting into New Austin. Watch closely, guys. This right here is the trophy special. Step 1, find a pronghorn and shoot it in the ass. Step 2, go back to Strawberry and be a total dick. Ideally, you want to cause some property damage or harass the townsfolk so the cops come after you. With me so far? Good. Now ride into West Elizabeth with the cops from Strawberry on your tail. This will prevent the Pinkertons from spawning in and make the challenge much easier. Unlike Pinkertons, these regular cops aren't a threat as they have the accuracy of a drunk stormtrooper and can't use voodoo magic rituals to respawn endlessly in my immediate vicinity. I got rid of the pursuing cops near Thieves Landing and dismounted my horse next to the wooden bridge. Then, using the pronghorn as a meat shield to cover my head, I advanced forward. See, the sniper can't hit me now, isn't this awesome? Alright, now where's that herb? Oh, for fuck's sake! Guess that's what I get for standing around like an idiot trying to make a YouTube video. Alright, second try with this method. This time I make it into New Austin without any issues, but this is a big place and I'm just a man on his feet. And I'm also carrying 140 pounds of pronghorn on my shoulders, which means I run out of stamina fast and have to take constant breaks. This is the main issue with this technique. It's very, very slow. But it's still a cool alternative to the wagon method, and I wanted to show it to you guys. If you don't find a covered wagon in Strawberry, you can also steal a buggy from Saint Denis, but it's a very long drive to New Austin. This time, I'm holding down the D-pad, which pulls up the UI and also creates a pseudo slow-mo effect as I dismount, giving me more time to cover Arthur's head. Wait, how? How the hell did he shoot me through cover? This wall-banging piece of shit! I've been trying this challenge for days, and at this point, no matter what I do, the sniper always kills me. After several excruciating hours of stealing wagons, fighting Pinkertons, and struggling with a camera, I've got nothing left. I'm sorry to say this, but I might be ready to give up. So I get drunk, pass out, and wake up on the edge of the map. A hollow shell of a man. Okay, let's give it one last shot. I tame a wild horse and ride towards West Elizabeth with a bighorn ram that I'll use as a meat shield against the sniper. This is it, the last ride. If this fails, I quit. To give myself a quick reset, I've set up a campfire in the middle of New Austin. I then set a marker for the first herb and march forward, slowly but steadily. And then I finally arrive at my destination. With a giant cactus blocking the sightline, I drop the ram and pick up the forbidden herb. Yes, I finally got it! After God knows how many days, I finally got my hands on the prize. And I'm alive. I'm actually alive. That's one down. 3 more to go. Using the cactus method, I also collected the second herb. And yes, that's a gray wolf I was carrying on my shoulders. Here's the black currant. I got the third herb, desert sage, by save scumming with my tactical campfire. Yeah, kill me, bitch. I already got what I wanted. For the fourth and final herb, I used the very same quick campfire tactic as before. After setting up and tearing down 3 different campsites over a distance of 30 feet, I finally got the 4th herb in New Austin. And look at that, Herbalist 10 is now unlocked, which means I finished Herbalist 9. The hardest challenge in the game is Arthur, which took me several days and nearly drove me to insanity, has now been completed. Was it worth it? Yeah, definitely. There's just one Herbalist challenge left, and it's a nice, relaxing way for me to blow off some steam after that hellish ordeal I just went through. For Herbalist 10, I need to season and cook all 11 types of meat. I already have 7 of these in my inventory, so I'll show you the ones I collected. Here's a perch for the flaky fish meat, a steelhead trout for the succulent fish meat, a Cuban land crab for the crustacean meat, and finally a pelican for the exotic bird meat. With all 11 types of meat acquired, now I just have to season and cook them for my reward. And here it is, Herbalist 10, let's go, baby! Right now, there's only 2 sets of challenges left, Gambler and Bandit. Gambler is by far the most frustrating challenge set in the entire game, and it's by design. At least with the Herbalist 9 challenge, I could theorize a strategy to beat the invisible sniper. Here, I'm relying on luck. Because I want to complete all of these in Chapter 2, I'll start with Gambler. I've got some bad news regarding the Bandit challenges, which is why I'm saving that for the end. The Gambler challenges are all quite simple, except for the universally dreaded Gambler Challenge 8. It's the most bullshit challenge in the entire game, and I'm not exaggerating one bit when I say that. At least with Herbalist 9 you have a plan. Here, you just sit with your thumb up your ass praying to God you get the right numbers. For Gambler 1, I sit down at the table to play a few games of poker.
Let's see what you're made of.
Thanks, pal, I appreciate the commentary. The mental image of you shitting indoors, it really helps me focus. After winning 5 hands, I complete the challenge. Then, I double down and win 5 times in blackjack. I then sign up for 3 rounds of 5-finger fillet. Damn, bro, what is this, amateur hour? I show him how a real man does it. Not only did my opponent lose his fingers, but also his pride. I beat him with ease and completed Gambler 3. For Gambler 4, I bust an opponent in each of the 3 locations, Flatneck Station, Saint Denis, and Valentine. Then I win 3 rounds of dominoes without drawing any tiles for Gambler 5. And I beat the blackjack dealer in both Rhodes and Van Horn for Gambler 6. Time for some more 5-finger fillet. Only this time, I beat people across all 3 locations, Strawberry, Valentine, and Van Horn. Hell yeah, I'm the undisputed 5-finger fillet champ! Alright, time for the much dreaded Gambler 8 challenge. For this one, I'll have to win 3 rounds of blackjack with 3 hits or more. Since I've busted my balls for so long with this challenge, I've got a few tips for you. Always choose a table with just 1 player, and sit to the left of the dealer so you can get your cards first. If the cards you're dealt add up to 10 or more, quit and rejoin the table. This will save you tons of time. The reason this particular challenge is so difficult is that you have to take 3 hits or more. And 11 times out of 10, you're gonna bust because you end up with 5 cards and a count higher than 21. I got lucky and scored a 21 this time, but now I must do it 2 more times. For the next several rounds, I noticed a pattern. I'd get to my 5th card and bust. Soon, it began to get really annoying. Okay, 3rd card, and I'm already on 15. Please give me a 1. Yes! Oh, god damn it, not again. All right, calm down. Let's give this another try. Dealer hit me. Fuck! How many times am I gonna bust on the 5th card? After what seemed like my 100th try, or maybe 400th, I scored a 2nd win. This time, I stood on 19, and the dealer busted with a 25. The round after this, we ended in a tie because even though I didn't bust, the dealer matched my cards with an 18. Bullshit. And then, the gambling gods must have taken pity on me because I stood on 20 and won a 3rd time. Gambler 8 completed, baby! Hell yeah! I don't know about you, but I've had my fill of blackjack for a very long time. Now it's time for some more dominoes with Gambler 9. For this, I'll have to win 3 in a row. I've had good luck in Saint Denis while playing against one opponent. The key to maintaining your streak is quitting the table when you notice the other guy is racking up a lot of points, like this gentleman over here. If you quit and rejoin, it won't affect your win streak. Here's my first dominoes win, my second win, and the third and final win for Gambler 9. The final Gambler challenge requires that you win 3 hands of poker in a row. My strategy for this is very simple. Go all in and hope my luck carries me through. Sometimes the other guys will be intimidated by your Chad move and fold. Oh yeah, look at Arthur making all that money. That's enough to buy like 2 whole bottles of gun oil. I got 2 more easy wins and completed Gambler 10. Now the final set of challenges in the game before I get the Legend of the East outfit. I saved Bandit for last because no matter what, I cannot complete it without advancing into Chapter 3. My original goal was to finish all this in Chapter 2 as early as possible. And I made it this far, doing the impossible with Herbalist 9. But for the 6th Bandit challenge, I'll have to steal 5 horses and sell them to the horse fence. I know what some of you are thinking, can't you just sell these at the stable or the wagon fence? Nope, it has to be the horse fence at Clemens Cove, otherwise I won't pass the challenge. And sadly, that horse fence isn't unlocked until Chapter 3. I don't have a glitch to bypass this, nor do I want to use one. I'm pretty happy with my progress as I can still unlock the Legend of the East outfit with Arthur, something that you're not supposed to do in the first place. If it forces me to advance into Chapter 3, then so be it. That's still pretty insane. Alright, enough yapping, let's finish the last 10 challenges and get that outfit. So for Bandit 1, I need to rob 5 townsfolk. Smaller towns aren't the best place since you're likely to get reported and chased down by the law. Alright, mister, show me what you've got in those pockets. He tries to stall, so I promise to beat him to death with my bare hands if he doesn't comply. Wait, this is all you have? 58 cents? Wow. I then rob a few more guys to complete the challenge and unlock Bandit 2. For Bandit 2, I need to either rob 2 coaches or bring them to the fence. Since I'm trying to do these as fast as possible, I'll just book a stagecoach ride and steal all the stuff in the back once I arrive at my destination. Easy. Next, I robbed 4 shops in 4 different locations. I went to Strawberry, Wallace Station, Valentine, and Rhodes, in that order to prevent any backtracking, as all of this had to be done on the same day for the challenge to be successfully completed. Bandit 4 is the same as Bandit 2, but with 3 coaches instead of 2. Since I wanted some extra cash, I decided to bring the last coach to the fence. For Bandit 5, I need to get a bounty of $250 in one state. This is really easy. Just commit a crime and wait for the law to show up. Since I'm all about efficiency, I began with a quick double homicide, but the cops didn't show up because I'm in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, so I decided to cause some more mayhem by turning the local population into target practice. My karma is so low that when I die, Satan's gonna put me in solitary confinement. By the time I got done, there wasn't a single carbon-based lifeform left alive within a 5-mile radius. Thanks, Martin, I appreciate it. Look, now I have a bounty of $300, which means I passed the challenge with flying colors. Alright, we've now arrived at Bandit 6, which is the part where I must advance the plot into Chapter 3. As you can see, I've completed 85 out of 90 challenges, and I'm still in Chapter 2. However, it's impossible to progress the challenges any further. So I do the mission Horseflesh for Dinner in Chapter 3 to meet Clay Davies, and unlock the horse fence at Clemens Cove. With the fence unlocked, I just have to steal and deliver 5 horses. Stop running, little fella, I promise they won't turn you into glue. With 5 horses delivered to Clay, I complete the Bandit 6 challenge. After this, I go through the last 4 challenges in no time. First, I robbed $50 of cash and valuables from people in the train. Then I stole 7 wagons for Seamus at Emerald Ranch. For Bandit 9, I hogtied 3 people and left them on the train tracks. Alright, you seem like a nice fella, I'll let you go. Just kidding, get back here. There's victim number 2 and number 3. And with that, Bandit 9 is complete. Just one more challenge to go before I get the legendary outfit. This one requires that I commit 5 train robberies without dying or getting caught. Sounds tough, but in reality, you don't even need to rob anything. Just walk to the back of the train and open the cabinet in the cargo compartment, and this counts as a robbery, and nobody's gonna arrest you for the crime of using a piece of furniture. Then I buy another train ticket for my second robbery. While arriving at the station, the train slams into my horse who's glitching out next to the tracks. I just keep bouncing between Riggs and Wallace Station, as this is a really safe and easy way to complete this challenge without ever having to fire a single shot. But while I was robbing the train, this a-hole was trying to rob my horse. I almost had to reset the challenge because the security guard began shooting at me after I tackled the horse thief. What a bunch of idiots. Alright, this is it, robbery number 5. And with that, all bandit challenges have been completed. Wow, I can't believe it. I actually finished all 90 challenges as Arthur. Honestly, when I began this run, I didn't even know if it was possible. I know you guys have been waiting for it, so here's Arthur wearing the Legend of the East outfit. If you liked the video, you should definitely check out my other Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, and there's more coming in the future, so don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye.